Hi guys, welcome back to my Exvius guide. Now I'm gonna review Tidus. Let's take a look at his stats first. Like you can see that Tidus' attack is on par with Orlando. However, his attack passive boost is lower compared to both Orlando and Fallen. He only gets 50% attack boost. Orlando gets 70% and Fallen gets 80%. But Tidus' passive doesn't restrict him to equip certain weapon, which is nice. He also deals 50% extra damage to bird, beast, and demon type. For survivability, he gets health plus 30%, which is same as others. Tidus also has 30% physical damage evasion, which is the second highest on this game. And like other 5 stars base, he gets auto refresh and MP plus 20%. His LB charge very fast too. This is very important because you want to use his LB in the battle. He also resists against blind, sleep, and paralyze. And as a beach boy, he has 100% water resistance. Now let's take a look at his skills. He has only few skills, but all of them are really good. Let's start with his chaining skill, Quick Hit. This has 12 hits, which is the highest of the Landu family. This could be a good or bad thing. Let's start with good. More hits mean higher hit count. The bad news is the frame delay of this skill is small. The gap between each attack is quite short, 5 frames. This means if you don't have other characters who have small gap, then Tidus will more likely to ruin your chaining process. But yeah, if you have friends who have Tidus, then this won't be problem at all. For your info, Amelia Disorder Chizuru Phantom Shadow also have 5 frames gap, so she able to chain well with Tidus. You can see the Reddit for more info about the frame data, but from now on I will talk a little about it on every chainer review video, like what I just did. Another thing I like about this skill is it doesn't have any elemental on it. Unlike other Landu family, this Quick Hit doesn't have any special effect such as elemental resist debuff or anything. Tidus has his water debuff on his LB. His LB, Bleach Ace. The damage of this skill may mediocre, but the debuff effect is insane. Others Landu only debuff 50% of their preferred element, but Tidus debuff is ranged from 75% to 100%. Knowing this, try to fit him with as many burst pot while he is still at 5 stars. His LB also charges very fast, so I believe he always have his LB full every 5 turns. Yes, the debuff lasts for 5 turns, but Quick Trick is non-elemental. So how do you get water element? First, if you get him and already have other important Trustmaster rewards such as dual wield, then go get his Trustmaster reward, because Brotherhood is good sword with water element. But even without that, you can add water element to yourself simply by using Jack Shot. This skill is very good. You can make him become finisher because the damage multiplier is quite high, 4 times. With water debuff effect, it will deal a lot of damage. It also adds water element to your attack for 5 turns, so you don't need to worry about using this often. He has Blitz Mania, which is a MP battery skill like Eileen's refreshing tool, but it has bonus 100% water resist, which is very good, especially if you haven't cleared Octopus Teacher and Dark Expert Trials. Tidus himself probably won't get any benefit because I have mentioned that he has 100% water resist. It's only useful if the enemy debuff his water resist. His buff skill, Get Pump, is nice to have if you don't have any better support. The nice thing about this is you attack at the same time. The damage is small, but it is better than nothing, right? Especially if you have water element and have debuff the enemy water resist, then you will still deal quite nice amount of damage. For AoE, he has Energy Rain. The skill is also nice because you can chain it with others. It has 4 hits, so don't expect 20 chain or something unless you have mad skill on chaining. Let's talk about equipment. He can become finisher, but I think chainer is the best role for him. Jack Shot is nice with 4 times damage multiplier, but there are many skills with better damage multiplier too. This way, I think it is better to make him into chainer. So I choose to give him dual wield or Genji gloves. Dark Knight Soul is a must for him because his Brotherhood is a sword. So this only left you with one weapon type. Great Sword is easier because you can get the mastery from the trial and Apocalypse. It is really good Great Sword. You can get it for free. Genji Blade is more powerful than Apocalypse, but Blade Mastery is Chizuru Trust Mastery Word. So Katana Root is harder to get. I really not advise you to dual element. That's why don't equip him with Excalibur or Dandelga unless the enemy really weak against light or fire. Because dual element will halve the effectiveness of your water debuff. Remember that elemental resistance is average, not combined. If the enemy has neutral resist against your second element, you will only deal 50% more damage instead of 100%, assuming you have maxed his LP. You can fill the rest of slots with Quick Assault. This will make him has 50% evasion rate, which is insane. Before we talk about conclusion, let's talk about other characters who will get benefit from partnering with Tidus. These two heroes are simply example. If you know other heroes, then simply leave a comment. The first is Mercedes. Mercedes Sea King Chop, if max, will debuff enemy water resist by 75%, which is pretty high. The damage multiplier of this skill is also good, 3.75. If you have obtained Viking X, then it is even better because this means there are 2 characters who will get benefit from the water resist debuff, Mercedes and Tidus. The second is Xyrus. His flare will debuff enemy water resist by 40%. It is good at the beginning of the battle as a placeholder debuff while you still feel your LB, and add water element to your attack. Once you unleash your LB, Xyrus will able to get benefit from it too because his blood rain is a water element and has high damage multiplier. My conclusion for Tidus is he is very powerful character and might even surpass Orlando because water resist is not that common in this game, and also his LB can debuff 100% instead of 50% like other Landu family. He able to become support, MP battery, chainer, and finisher. He will become one of the most powerful hero for a long time. Maybe until Onion Knight available on the global. And here is my pray guide. Please let me obtain Onion Knight at that time so I can brag on my own channel. Now I'm prepared to read incoming comments such as, I get Tidus on free daily pool. I get Tidus from my friend Point Summon. The salt is too salty for me. I give him 10 out of 10. The perfect bitch boy. So yep, I think that's all for Tidus. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.